G'day guys, it's Michael here from Tech and Tools, and today I'm just going to be giving you a quick run over of my setup, like my computer and my desk and stuff like that, and going to be doing a slight upgrade. So let's get into it. Okay, this is currently my desk, my setup. Just you can have a look around. It's not the best for gaming or anything like that. It's a budget setup. So I'll start with that monitor screen. It's actually the Samsung 32-inch LED TV, 1080p TV. I know it's not the best. They don't have the best response times and all that sort of stuff, but it served me well for many years. That's what I had, so that's what I used. And I was lucky enough through my wife, through some now to scrounge some stuff from certain places and other places, that I managed to get like a couple of side screens, and I've gone through a few different ones over the times, to act as the second and third monitor. So you got like a little Dell, I don't know what this is, like, I don't know, 20, 15, 16-inch little screen. It's got a weird screen ratio, like 10, I don't know, oh God, what is it? It's the strangest display ratio, like there it is, 1280 by 1024, and the other screen is 1280 by 1024 as well, which is this little one here, which is, what is it? It's a HP or something. So they work for second and third screens. They've been really good. I find them very useful. If you've never had a setup with a second or third screen, once you do, you'll never go back. Especially when you're doing things, if you're ever doing stuff like university stuff, where you have to have what you're working, what you need to do, and the objectives of like a task or something on this screen. You're working on this screen here, but you've got like a peer-reviewed journal or something like that open over here, where you're getting your information from, and or whatever, and putting it into your assignment or sort of stuff like that. It's extremely useful. So but today, next is my headset. I've got a Sony, was it CH700N headset, a wireless headset, but I generally use it with a cable. It plugs into the pass-through I have on the side here of my keyboard. So that's the sound side of it. It's brilliant. I love them. They're comfortable. They work. I have a Fifine wired condenser microphone, which I've just recently got. You can have a look at that on one of my other videos. Other peripherals, I have what is this? It's a Razer Black Widow Elite RGB keyboard, with the Razer green switches, I think it is. Very clicky and tactile. I love it. As you can see off the corner here, I do have a spare mouse. That's generally what I use for my laptop if I ever need to use it. It's just a Lenovo laptop. I did an upgrade video on the from hard drive to solid state drive, if you want to check that out, and switching the operating system over and then putting that in made it such a better computer, like the laptop I should say. My other peripheral here is my mouse, which is a Razer DeathAdder Elite. I really enjoy this mouse. It's great from my hand size. Haven't had a problem with it. You've got buttons on two buttons on the side. You've got your up and down buttons there for your scroll speeds. So up and down, I personally like it on that setting. And you've obviously got left and right, nice scroll wheel. And and it lights up and all that, does all that jazz. When you get to, I'll get this out of the way for a minute. Custom made headstand. I just made that in my shed one day. It works. It's simple. My PC is a I've got a Ryzen 5 2600 with a Gigabyte AX370 Gaming 3 motherboard. As you can see there, I've got I upgraded from the standard Ryzen air cooler to a Cooler Master Hyper 212 LED with, it's got twin fans there. The graphics card is a what is it? It's an Asus Strix Gaming GeForce GTX. So it's only a 1050 Ti. So with the current setup I had, was no point getting anything better. I mean, I don't game that much, in all honesty. I do a little bit of gaming. Honestly, the gaming I've done on this screen here has generally been at 720p, and it works fine. You know, I'd like to upgrade that in the future. It's in a Thermaltake case, I think it is. I have no idea what it is. I do have 16 gigabytes. You can see the RAM there. Oh, that the light. HyperX Fury RAM, running 3200 megahertz, and I have it full of, you can see on the side here, Corsair red RGB fan. Not RGB actually. They're just red LED fans because I don't know. I just have liked the red. And it's been doing us quite fine for the last year and a half or so. But the big story for today is I'm going to be upgrading that screen and that screen. Eventually I'll be doing this one, but I'm starting with my side screens. I'm upgrading them to, so look, doing all this stuff with one hand. I don't know how YouTubers do this. Cover the invoice. It's just they were going out for cheap from a local computer store. 24-inch Full HD LED Acer monitors. So 1080p monitors. So yeah. There was, I don't need something extremely expensive or fast for like side monitors. Eventually, when I replace the center monitor, I will get something probably a little bit bigger than this. Probably something around the 27, 28 inch, or maybe something a little bit larger, quite a little bit bigger than that. But like something with like 1 millisecond response time and capable of say 1440p. So looking for when I upgrade graphics cards, I'll be able to then utilize that. But at the moment, I want to get rid of these. So I'll put the camera down. Okay, I thought I'd just show you the quick where I got this these two monitors from. I got them from MSY. Sorry about the glare from my eyes. MSY Computers, or whatever it is, here in Australia. And the one I got was this one here, or two I got. So it's a 23.8 inch. Blah 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 blah. It's a VA screen, 1920 by 1080, 4 millisecond response time, 60 hertz, VJ HDMI, and you can obviously most of these have got a VESA mount. So I'll pop that screen up. There it is. As I said, it's from MSY, and yeah. So being this side monitors that I not going to be gaming with, the 4 millisecond response time is fine, not an issue, and at Australian $147 each plus delivery, I'll give you that, plus delivery, they were I thought they were quite a steal. So eventually I want to upgrade to something a little bit on the upper end, something like 27, 28 maybe inch with like 1 millisecond response time, up to maybe 1440p or something like that. So we're going from lowest to highest price here. So but they start to get up in the price around the $300-400 mark. So so yeah, something like this, or something like a 27-inch sort of display will probably end up being my main monitor size, or something like that in the future. So yeah, and now I'll show you what the setup now looks like. So there we go, people. I'll put a before and after shot in here. But as you can see, I'll just take this off the mount. Oh. Yes, a lot better. Oh, sit back in my chair. A little bit more screen real estate. Can't quite see Batman down there. You can only just see him now. A little Batman in there. So yeah, but eventually once I replace this main screen, it won't be quite as big, and then I can pull this in and pull that side in a little bit. But there we go, everybody. Anyway, turning back around. Anyway, hope you like this video. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and until next time, see you later.